What's up, everyone? This is the Kengan Fernando. Sit on down and get comfy because we're looking forward to a banger this next Kengan Wednesday. We just witnessed my boy Lolong, or Lolong for the Godless Heathens, beat Justin by poking him in the butt and then chinning him. Hey, win is a win, but I'm genuinely glad that's over, and now we get to move on to the real deal. See, last week in the poll, I asked you guys who you thought was going to win between Agito Kanoh and Lolong Donaire. Kanoh won by a lot. I can't see the exact score, but it would be approximately 1,700 votes for the tall, dark, 6'7", 288-pound oiled up bakery of a, and about 400 votes for the manlet. Now, between the two, the most flashy of improvements belongs to Kanoh, of course, because both characters saw some notable boosts from witnessing the connector fight. But Agito developed a better version of his formless, as well as new named techniques in Dragon's Vein and Dragon Rising. I gotta be honest, Dragon Rising just looks like he needed the chin. But hey, maybe the author learned from Leg Thrust and he just decided to give it a better name this time. Lolong, by comparison, hasn't shown much, except for what Kazuo Yamashita has aptly named the inevitable elbow. But to be fair, Lolong's strengths have always been in the simplicity of his movesets. He's coming to elbow you, and you're gonna like it. Between invisible elbow and inevitable elbow, Lolong can strike outside of your awareness and too quick to block within your awareness. He is, for all intentions and purposes, unblockable. So between the two, I think I have to give a very slight edge in effectiveness to Kanoh for now. But that is by no means a guarantee of anything. Now, because this is a manga, we need to consider the very important factor of narrative necessity for these characters. Who is most likely to win based on the story? Both characters are coming off a win, Kanoh against the much more impressive Julius, and Lolong against this aggressive pedophile we'd never seen before. In all honesty, Ramon Yuko was probably pretty strong, given how easily he crushed Sakigake, but he didn't really get a chance to show it against Lolong. I'd honestly place Ramon around high B tier, but Lolong eats B tiers for breakfast. That was no challenge for him. Prior to that, both characters were coming off losses. Kanoh to Jirota, and Lolong to the protagonist himself. That means that, narratively, I don't see a big advantage for either of these characters, except for maybe one, and that is the winner of the previous semi-final match, Lolong Wangsawat. It would be criminal for us to be robbed of a Lolong vs Kanoh rematch. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd be happy to see Lolong low diff Lolong, but because of this factor, I have to say that I give the narrative power to Kanoh. The beauty of Kengan, and the reason we love this IP, is because with very few exceptions, anyone can lose. No one is safe, and if Sandro decided it's time for Lolong versus Lolong, then that's what we're getting. But as of right now, I have to give the edge to Kanoh with a 75% chance of victory. Go ahead and drop your picks in the comments. I'll be recording them and posting them in a future video once the fight is over. So that way, you're gonna have your very own little win-loss record in this new Kengan association. In the last week though, my channel has been growing steadily and on the way to 1,000 subs. So I would very much appreciate it if you dropped your sub if you liked the content. And that way, I will see you in the next one. See ya.